Welcome, fellas, to a casted game. This is LowEloLegends, the middle bracket final. This is game 3. We have Antiraider as the Abbasid dynasty, going up against Hannodins as the Malians. This series is tight right now, 1-1. Anyone can take it.
Yeah, anyway, let's see how this goes. It is EGC Lippany, so we're not going to see extremely weird Lippany spawns like I recently played another Lippany game where I had Cliff Deer. But look at what we instead see. We see Abbasid Dark Age Spears, and this gold is fairly forward. But unfortunately for Antiraider, he's queuing in the wrong direction, going around the wrong wood line, so it's going to take a whole lot longer for him to get there. And his scout is nowhere in front, so he doesn't know about this. He just knows about this little corridor. Yep, knows about this little corridor here. And there is a cliff here in the middle. But yeah. Let's see if Hannodin knows about it. Nope. Nope. And if the last game is any indication, Hannodin, you need to work a little bit on your scouting. Not that it necessarily needs to be right now, because you're doing good. You made a big circle here, grabbing all of those sheep, and now you're going for the corner sheep. It's all fine right now, but being the Malians, if you have that pit mine set up, especially if it's forward, always try to expect, like, go to the middle and see if there is opponent aggression showing in the slightest. We do see Antiraider stopping at 2 spears right now. He does have the resources for more. Let's see if he's actually going to go for it, because 2 spears are not going to do a whole of a lot except demoralize your opponent a little bit. And these guys are now moving in the correct direction. Yeah, they actually made it to the pit mine, and that guy took a hit from the town center. But now they're going for the house, which is the correct move, because it is so late that you arrive here. Look at the resources. It is almost ready to go up to feudal age for the Malians. So you're not actually going to kill this pit mine. So what you need to do is you go for the house, which is guaranteed damage. Manza Quarry coming up with 8. So this is the second thing that Antiraider wanted to do with this early attack. By the way, he went up to 4 spears. This early attack here is force out the other landmark, because the Manza Quarry is passive economy income, whereas the other big thing is just a big old tower that does nothing unless you're trading. But looks like this house is going to burn, and with the amount of spears on the map, I feel like there's a second house going to burn, and potentially a third, because Hannodin's actually pulled off of his landmark. And he is now, let's quickly check his allocation. He has 5 on the food, 5 on the wood, and queuing towards his straggler trees, which is the correct choice. And now they're going for the pit mine. Nah. With four spears, you could have potentially killed this pit mine if you had gone for it immediately. But now Hannodin can just pull a villager here, do a little bit of repairing, and by then, okay, he's going for the barracks. Interesting. Kind of expected him to wait the last 10 seconds until this age-up is through and then go for an immediate archery range, which would have shut this down completely without any plan on counterplay, any chance of counterplay, rather. And on the other side, we do see Abbasid going up in 1 minute and 40 seconds with the military wing. So it is going to be good old all-in aggression. This pit mine is going to burn, and Hannodin needs to repair this, because losing a house, nobody cares. Losing the pit mine, 150 wood down the drain. But doesn't look like he cares in the slightest. Just going to let that thing burn. Probably let the houses burn too. I don't agree with this play. I don't agree with this play at all. If you're not going to invest resources to stop this attack, then at least you need to drop down your tower landmark here, because like you need to get a reaction out here, because in a moment you will be pop locked. Yep. What is the look? Supply blocked. Supply blocked is the word I was looking for, and not by a little bit. And you can't even get those donzos out, because you now need to make houses, and these houses are not anywhere on any gold mine. So once again, a great start for Antiraider. and his military wing will be coming soon. 35 seconds to go. And these Donzos, they can't even come out. Now one Donzo pops out, but immediately the supply block is back in, and there is 4 spearmen here against 1. Even though this is a feudal spear, if these guys just start killing him, I mean, the feudal spear, it has 1 melee armor, right? That is the difference to other spears. The Malian spears actually start off with 1 melee armor. Donzos are pretty damn good. They're even better than you thought. But yeah, all of these houses seem to go down, and no archery range still. Second Donzo moving out. Antiraider is now feudal age in a much better position than his opponent, and it is 8 spears against 2 right now. Antiraider actually getting a archery range, getting the immediate boot camp too. Oh, it's a 1TC all in, or is it? Excuse me. Looks like a 1TC all in, alright, and there is no passive economy for the Malians. There is no pit mine. These sheep will be running out shortly, and how do I put this? Where's the other gold? There's one in the corner here, and the other, there's double gold here. So actually, this aggression from Antiraider was really well done. And Hannodin should have definitely invested in his big mean tower here, because this is double gold resources, and the stone is next to here as well, which you don't necessarily care too much about. Oh, Antiraider is going to throw away his spears. Probably doesn't realize these Donzos have extra armor, and it was also in TC range. So, Antiraider has options now, and right now his options look like he's going to go for the attack. But at the same time, what you should, or could, or should, probably should be doing is pull off all but 4 of the food villagers, go on the stone, get a second town center. Because what is your opponent going to do about it? Sit in the corner and cry is the correct answer to this. There is 6 Donzos on the field, but they're not here right now. And there is archers on the field for Antiraider. This pit mine is not going up. Gets cancelled, thankfully not burned. And, well, Hannodin is in trouble here. Has only 2 sheep left here and the carcass of that one. And then he needs to move on over to these deer, to these berries on the other side of the wood line. This villager is moving to the corner gold, going to make a pit mine there. Big engagement in the middle, but with these archers here, there's not really a lot of contest. Because... oh no, it's under the TC. Garrison these guys! Garrison these guys! Come on, Garrison, you can take out so many spears in just a second. Anyway, we do see javelin throwers come out, so this archer investment will not be paying off too much. Probably the correct approach against Malians is go into mass spears and mass horsemen, because these javelin throwers are such a hard counter to archers. They come with, where is a javelin thrower? They come with 8 ranged armor. Wait, 3 ranged armor and 8 ranged damage plus 4, so 12. But did I just say 8 ranged armor? That's insane. That's an elephant level. But yeah. Antiraider still on his 1TC approach. Not going for any 2TC shenanigans. Says, true men only make 1TC. Are you really playing a Basset? I don't know. But you're doing great nonetheless right now. Army numbers definitely in favor of Antiraider here. Keep in mind, these Javs, they are doing very well against archers, but at the same time, there's only 4 of them, and they're all alone on the wide world here. And if Antiraider catches this out, he can definitely wipe them. But if he's just going to stand there and not do anything, keep in mind, Abbasid does not need to get siege engineering here, so he could be dropping rams as soon as he hits the 250 wood. Do not go under this town center, because town centers do damage. But where are these guys going? They're now moving into the woodline, going to take their first villager out. And wow. Scout goes down, so he's blind. Unfortunate for Antiraider, and now he's moving into the woodline. This is not a good fight for Antiraider here. Even though he has the military numbers here. This is under the TC. He's taking unnecessary damage here. There's also a Jav throw. As soon as this this last spearman goes down... oh no, Hannodin's out of food. Hannodin is out of food. Needs to go over here, take these berries, because every other food source is essentially barred. Oh no. And Antiraider spotted out these vills leaving. On the other side, we do have javelin throwers in the wood line, taking out 2 vills. This hasn't been spotted. This hasn't been noticed. And they 2-shot villagers with 4. They do so much damage. This is horrible. This is horrible, even though Hannodin is in such a bad position at home. By the way, these are all carrying food, so if you send them to another resource now, I'm going to be really sad because they will be dropping off all of that food. No, it just evaporated. You just deleted 30 food from the game for yourself. But yeah, this is still going. This is still going. 9 villagers dead on Antiraider's side. 10? Oh no, that's an archer, never mind. And yeah, Antiraider is queuing archers over here. Is sitting on 18 archers right now. They're all around the base here. Now they're in the Malian woodline. This is just mutual destruction at this point. But it looks like to be going into the favor of the Abbasid. And Antiraider takes the series. 2-1. What a chaotic game. What a beautiful, horrible game. Look at that villager graph.